Lighthouse Central Florida is a local nonprofit dedicated to supporting individuals living with blindness or low vision. Kyle Johnson is here to provide an overview of the services that seniors use at Lighthouse Central Florida. Kyle, welcome. And I was not familiar with your agency, so this is a wonderful agency that kind of takes care of folks whatever their visual limitations may be. So tell us about Lighthouse.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me, and we're thrilled to be able to share with your viewers the resources that are there. We've been in the community since 1976. You know, some of the folks at Lighthouse on our board say we're the Central Florida's best kept secret, and we've got to change that.
Mm-hmm. So, as I mentioned, it's not just folks that are completely blind, but what is the range that folks can access your service?
That's right. You know, one of the things I think that prevents some people from getting help from Lighthouse Central Florida is, you know, some folks say, well, mom's not blind. Well,
right.
What is blind?
Right.
Lighthouse, just to put it simply, Lighthouse Central Florida is there to help anyone of any age who is experiencing diminished eyesight to any degree, and it's causing an inconvenience in their life. So we run the entire spectrum from low vision to no vision.
So your clients are for the whole spectrum
Run the
of
whole
possibilities.
Gamut. Yep.
Exactly. Now I was actually looking at some of the great programs that you have, and it's a support system.
Sure is, yeah.
For folks. And the one is to access technology. And we all know how important having a good technology knowledge can be.
Certainly.
So what do you provide there?
For people of every age too, but certainly accessible technology basically is training you to, perhaps you have 50% of your vision. Mm-hmm. We're going to teach you how to optimize your ability to use a computer, a smartphone, a tablet, with whatever your eyesight is. Mm-hmm. So you're learning how to use screen magnifiers if perhaps you have low vision.
Oh, sure.
Learning how you can change contrast to help you see better on the screen.
Right.
Or a screen reader, Job Access with Speech, JAWS, is a screen reader program. So if you don't have enough residual vision to read it, even if magnified, it'll read to you.
You can access that.
But it's also other tools. I mean, gosh, we have the Resources 360 lab now, mm-hmm. donor funded, and it's got all sorts of cool gadgets like, you know, the Amazon smart switches, so you can walk in and Alexa turn on lights, or Alexa start microwave for 1 minute. All sorts of tools like that.
That is a huge
Roombas
help.
and
Sure.
sunglasses with speakers and
that's great. And
all sorts of fun stuff.
You also were mentioning to me about mobility training. So
Critical.
When folks start to have that vision loss, how do they navigate their house or out into the world?
I see. It's funny you started with accessible technology and orientational mobility, because I think you can teach someone how to live, you can teach them how to work, you can teach them how to go to the grocery store with diminished sight, but if they don't know how to get from A to B, that's a problem. So sometimes we're going into retirement communities or assisted living facilities, and we're working with Betty to help her know how to get down to the cafeteria and back to her apartment, or perhaps go to that bridge game.
Sure.
But also some folks, we're teaching them how to, cross busy intersections. And this is critical, because if you don't have the confidence because you have diminished sight, oftentimes you become locked and reliant on everyone else for everything. We can unlock that by teaching you how to safely and confidently navigate your community and open the world right back up to you. It just takes a little training, and these folks who are performing the training at Lighthouse Central Florida are all highly credentialed, certified professionals, many with master's degrees. And we're actually now, it's interesting timing to be here on Orange TV, because we are launching functional low vision services. So this is, we're incorporating occupational therapists and certified occupational therapy assistants, CODAs, for the first time. And it's going to open us up to be able to help. There are roughly 45,000 Central Floridians, Orange, Osceola, and Seminole County.
Okay.
45,000 that are experiencing some degree of diminished vision, and it's interfering with their ability to live. you know, we're able to help 700-800 people a year right now, and it's certainly life-changing for those folks.
That's amazing. You know, it's so good to know about these types of services. But very quickly, is there any fee involved? Folks always need to know, what's this going to cost me?
Yeah, and that's a natural question. It costs about $3.2 million a year to run Lighthouse.
I don't have that kind of money.
No,
What do we do?
You know what? Neither do I. But luckily, because of the Division of Blind Services in the state of Florida, philanthropy, our generous donors really make it possible so that when you come to Lighthouse for services, you don't pay a dime.
See, and that's what makes it such a great agency. Kyle, thanks so much for stopping in and sharing how Lighthouse Central Florida supports individuals with visual impairment or blindness. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.